Now, over the last couple of years, Indian women have shattered the glass ceiling by joining the armed forces, Indian Army, Navy, CRPF and the Air Force, to serve the country. Now, while the role of women in the armed forces was limited to medical profession along the way, the Indian armed forces have promoted women's might and passion, signaling a radical move towards gender partiality in one of the world's most male-dominated professions. Watch as we get you an exclusive report from women across the armed forces as they face challenges, as they face unity, and what uniform means to them. Take a look.
Women in the forces are breaking social barriers and creating new milestones. As we celebrate Women's Day, we bring you the achievements of glorious women in uniform. The number of women in military has increased almost threefold over the last 6 years, with more avenues opening up for them at a steady pace.
As we celebrate the spirit of Nari Shakti, I have with me glorious women in uniform, whose courage, valor and spirit outshines every challenge. We'll talk to these officers who have joined us on the occasion of Women's Day. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining us. I would like to ask you about your experience being an army officer.
Being an army officer, I've put in 8 years of service in the army, and so far I'm enjoying this journey in the army. It is the pride and the honor you get in the uniform that you enjoy every day. The moment you don the uniform in the morning till the time you take off your boots, it's a very proud moment for any woman.
There are over 9,000 women serving the Army, Navy and the Air Force, with the tri-services giving them more opportunities to boost career progression.
Army facilitates and support the profession, both the professional and personal life requirements. So that's it. It gives an opportunity to maintain both ways, personally and professionally. So that's how we maintain.
Apart from the challenges, women in uniform break down their mantra to maintain work and family life balance.
She is a complete woman because she's not only an army officer, she's a mother, she's a wife, and she's doing everything so beautifully. And the coordination, how do you maintain that coordination? How does that spirit come?
See, I've been into this army since like 12 years now, and it has been a wonderful experience. The support system which Indian Army provides, this organization provides, makes you strong, and it makes you a warrior for life actually.
In this exclusive coverage, we spoke to women from across armed forces, the Indian Air Force, CRPF and the Indian Army.
On the occasion of Women's Day, we are interacting with these women warriors of the CRPF. This is the Mahila Battalion, which is deployed in the jungles, and they are experts of the warfare, the jungle warfare. Also, we know that in a first CRPF, women warriors have been breaking the ceilings, and they are deployed in the CoBRA Battalion, which deals one-to-one with the Naxalites and Maoist in the jungle situations. This is the Mahila Battalion, which is deployed in the jungles, and they are experts of the warfare, the jungle warfare. Also, we know that in a first CRPF, women warriors have been breaking the ceilings, and they are deployed in the CoBRA Battalion, which deals one-to-one with the Naxalites and Maoist in the jungle situations. We'll talk to these women warriors on Women's Day.
A maiden contingent of 34 CRPF women personnel inducted into its specialized jungle warfare commando force, CoBRA.
These women warriors of the CRPF have been trained to be deployed in the jungles, where they have to fight the enemy. They have to fight the challengers like IEDs, and they are well trained now to be a part of the CoBRA, which fights these enemies one-to-one. And these women are keeping their spirits high, and their courage has left every challenge behind.
Despite taking challenging roles in combat to protect the nation, the women in uniform never waver in their grit and determination to serve the nation. Walking shoulder to shoulder with men in uniform,
हम जो भी करवाएंगे सब कर सकते हैं, कितना भी परेशानी क्यों ना हो फिर भी हम आगे आ सकते हैं और जो भी लड़ाई हो हम लड़ सकते हैं.
And now these women are dealing with the Naxalites, Maoists in the jungle, in jungle warfare. They're being taught the techniques of all the jungle warfare. And this is for the first time when these women are being deployed in the dangerous places where till now only men counterparts were there. And they are full of zeal, full of spirit and strength, and their courage has left all the challenges behind. Saluting all these women in uniform.
Republic spoke to Flight Lieutenant Bhavna Kant and Flight Lieutenant Mohana Singh, who along with Avni Chaturvedi were inducted into the Indian Air Force as first women fighter pilots in 2016.
I am in the fighter fleet of the Indian Air Force. Currently I am posted on Bisons, and apart from that in the training scenario we have flown Hawk, Kiran and Pilatus aircraft.
So what do you have to say to all those women, all those young girls who are watching you right now and they aspire to be pilots like you?
See, they might aspire to be a pilot, they might have different aspirations. None of the aspirations are small, and till the time you keep your goal in sight and keep working towards it, there's nothing that can stop you.
Ma'am, what are the challenges of being a pilot when you are, first of all, in a country like India, when you have been the path breakers? Now you are a pilot. So there must have been certain challenges. What are those challenges and how do you overcome?
See, the challenges that a pilot face, first of all, they are not dependent on the gender, and be it me, be it my male counterparts, and we all face the same issues, we all face the same difficulties, which we overcome by the laid down training in the forces. So the training prepares us for all the challenges and for all the possible situations, because flying is very dynamic, and it prepares you well for all the situations, and that's how we keep going.
I have with me Flight Lieutenant Bhavna Kant, who's a fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force, and she is with us on the occasion of Women's Day. A very warm welcome to you on Republic. First of all, I would like to know about your journey from being a girl to a fighter pilot.
It's been a very long journey, but it seems like it was just yesterday. Just yesterday I was looking at a plane flying in the sky, and today I'm here flying it. It's been an amazing journey, and it's a very great feeling.
Indian Air Force's fierce women pilot detail how it all started.
They have got a flying wing, they have got a maintenance wing, they have got a MET department, they have got a navigation department. There is not even a single role where women have not participated. It includes the operational exercises, the combat role, the leadership's role, the operational role. And when I had participated in Operation Parakram, in my initial days as a flying officer, I had realized that it is not a piece of cakewalk. We have to actually simulate war as a real scenario wherein you cannot take any leverages. We have to consider each and every aspect. We have to take decisions so critical, and it can affect men, the lives, and the national security in itself.
Not just me, anybody gets that feeling looking at a plane, even I wish I was flying. So that would be it. It's just a very normal instinct of a human to achieve something and do something. It is a challenging aircraft, it is a challenging career, and to be able to do it is the fun part. Because it is so challenging, it is the better it is to do this job.
The exemplary stories of these women who protect, guard and serve the nation are an inspiration for 1.3 billion Indians.
Women of honor, women of glory, women in uniform. These women are not only serving the nation, but they are also inspiring thousands of young girls to come and join the army. In last 6 years, the strength of officers, women officers in Army, Navy and Air Force has increased 3 times, and that is a big figure. Today, if we talk about these numbers, more than 9,000 women officers are serving the 3 services, and on this Women's Day, they are inspiring many more women to come and join the forces. With Vijay Ranbir, Shivani Sharma reporting for Republic from New Delhi.